Let's speak about next-gen acquisition, baby. A Spac that is rumoured to be taking an EV company, XOS Trucks, public. What is happening, investors? It is your boy Jack. I am not a financial advisor. I got the clothing line to prove that fact. And today we have an exciting Spac to take a look at. So this news came out yesterday and you can see that it pretty much immediately went up about 32%. It actually got halted, okay? And that was preceded by a minor pullback. As I record this video about 3 hours before the market opens, you will see it's a little bit in the red, which honestly is quite surprising. I mean, anytime there's rumours of a Spac bringing an EV company public, usually the stock goes up very quickly. So I'm going to be surprised if it's a red day for this company in all honesty. Now, with that being said, it's important to remember this is a merger first and foremost. So there is no guarantee that NGAC is going to bring this company public. And one thing I'd like to say right now is that there's not the most information in the world out there on this company right now. There's no investor relations, there's no investor presentation, or even a slideshow or anything of the sorts. So do be aware of that. So all the information isn't in any really easy to access place, and there's going to be an awful lot of unanswered questions here. But in today's video, I'm going to bring you guys as much information as I possibly can. We will have a look at their trucks, we will have a look at what they do, why they were created, who they are working with, and try to decide that, if this merger goes through, do we like the look of this company? So my friends, right before we do get into the video, can I please ask you to hit that juicy like button? Drop me a comment down below. Let me know if you bought these guys yesterday. If you did, how many shares and at what price? And please, my friend, if you are indeed new around here, hit that juicy red subscribe button. Join the family of investors, baby. We're this close to 90,000. Also, if you are interested, my friends, hit that first link in the description to sign up to my private Discord group. In there, you get access to all of my buy and sell alerts for my long-term positions and my short-term positions. And just yesterday, we started a $10,000 to $20,000 swing trading challenge. We had a green first day. You get access to over 50 private channels. You get to chat with over 2,000 investors all day, every day. It's juicy. And if you'd like 2 free stocks on Webull, that's the second link in the description, my friends. You got to sign up and deposit $100. It's a juicy platform. Now, with that being said, let's get straight into it. So to start things off, let's just have a look at the Spac. Obviously, they're at about $13.50 now. They were hovering around $10 to $10.50. A lot of people buy Spacs, before there is a target. I had a really nice green there, and it's red in the after hours, which again is really odd. So Next Gen Acquisition back on October 6th announced the pricing of a $350 million initial public offering. And it's a report that they're in talks to bring XOS Trucks public in a deal that could value the company at around $2 billion. Now again, it's really difficult to understand the valuation here because we don't have an investor presentation, we don't have expected delivery numbers, we don't have a lot of information. So it's going to be very hard to put an actual valuation on this company and realize if we're paying fair price or not. Which is why, as of right now, there is a very heavy gambling aspect to this, okay? I think swing trading it, yeah, it's fair enough, there could be a lot of hype. But if you're actually going to invest in the company without really understanding the valuation, that's always going to be a big gamble. So these are still rumours. It might not be long before NGAC stock investors do learn more about the merger though. And we've seen this many times in the past. A rumour comes out and literally a day or two later, it's announced and the stock shoots up. CIIC was a very clear example with Arrival. They went up huge. But now let's just get into who they are and what they do. So again, they don't have the most information in the world on their website. They do have this short little 2.5 minute clip. We'll go through a few slides from some of it, but a lot of people see this truck here and think it looks a lot like Tesla's truck. I mean, it has the really futuristic look. It looks really cool. You'll see some clips of it in action later on in the video. Then you'll see this, which looks like a more, standard delivery truck, something like a Workhorse, a Rider, anything like that. Your standard box truck. Then we have another example here from a company that they do work with, Loomis, which we will get into later on. And then we see this little thing. So XOS, we are obsessed with low-cost fleet sustainability. Dedicated to making fleets more efficient, we build state-of-the-art electric commercial vehicles at a much lower operating cost, developing cutting-edge technologies for medium and heavy-duty electric vehicles like step vans, box trucks, and vocational vehicles. Our mobility solutions exceed anything on the present market. Ooh, bold claim, my friends. Capable of transporting products with greater reliability and simplicity, XOS electric trucks are designed in the most environmentally conscious manner possible. XOS is the operating system for fleets, a connected, intelligent platform that thrives in the intersection between energy and software. We don't just make affordable sustainability possible, we make it look good. Awesome. So this is the X1 platform. You can see it here, their fully electric platform. It's built from the ground up to meet any fleet's needs. That is something that I really like to see. I think that's extraordinarily important when it comes to electric vehicle manufacturers. They have to be built from the ground up. You can't just take an ICE vehicle and stick a battery in it. Range requirements currently up to 200 miles. That is fantastic. If I bring you back to an article that's all the way back from the 31st of July 2018 from the UPS, they were testing this vehicle back then, and back then it had approximately 100 miles. So again, it doesn't give us the most information in the world, but what it does tell us is that there must have been some improvements made over the last year and a half or so. And they have this industry-leading proprietary battery. The X-Pac was designed for the demanding commercial truck environment with industry-leading safety, performance and longevity. Again, we can't really find out much more about this yet. This website is all we have. I really hope we get an investor presentation soon because I would love to find out more about this company. So customer spotlight, realistically there's two. There's UPS, which I just showed you, and there's this company called Loomis. I'll be honest, I don't know who they are, but it seems like they're working with them from at least early last year. So it is at the very least a long-standing relationship, which is very, very important. But what this does show us is that they are already making deliveries on the ground, which is very important, and it's more that can be said for a lot of competitors. Now the sad thing is, the website doesn't give us much more information than that until we look at this short video. So I mean, I'm not going to make you guys watch the whole video, but what I am going to do is just show you some bits and pieces. So this is the real truck. This is the UPS truck that's out there right now. The one that looked more like Tesla's, I can't see is actually on the road yet, okay? XOS is an electric mobility company obsessed with making fleets more efficient. XOS trucks can save fleets more than 40% by replacing diesel with a simple zero emissions propulsion system. I mean, yeah, that's absolutely awesome, but again, it doesn't tell me much because that is pretty standard for a lot of these electric vehicle makers. I mean, I understand they're an electric vehicle company. I want the details, baby. Give me my investor presentation. Now this is something I do like. We are fleet owners who got tired of dealing with oil changes, failing EGR systems and unpredictable fuel costs. They've been there, they saw the problem and they're providing the solution. I love it, you know, they have first-hand experience. I do want to say as well, just look at this, that does look slick. You have to give it to them, it looks slick. So the vehicles are certified for on-road use all across the USA. Again, a very important thing that a lot of people may not even initially think about, but this is important. We've formed partnerships with industry-leading tier 1 component suppliers so fleets can access reliable high-volume replacement parts. Tell me more, give me names, guys. That's what I want to hear about. This is the kind of stuff that can really make you stand out. And this is why I'm actually excited to find out more about this company. I could definitely see myself investing in these guys with a long-term outlook. I just need to know some more. It does say here that there's 22 moving parts instead of thousands, so yeah, that's very good. Instant torque at 0 RPM, nice. A quieter ride for the community and driver. And that, my friends, generally is the large majority of what we know right now. They also do offer XOS financing, which is becoming more and more regular with these EV companies, which is quite interesting to see, but it's a good thing nonetheless. So as you can see, just in the time it took me to make this video, the company has gone back into the green, which is a good thing. I'll be surprised if it isn't a considerable green day, just given the hype that these SPACs usually get, especially when it has anything to do with EV. What I will say though is it's practically impossible to understand if you are getting a good deal on this company or not yet. There are way too many unanswered questions. So right now, you know, it's a high risk, high reward situation in my opinion. It's high risk for two primary reasons. One, we can't put a decent valuation on XOS. There's far too many unanswered questions and variables. We don't know. And two, it's a SPAC and this is only a rumor. There's no guarantee. I mean, sometimes rumors go really well. Look at CCIV right now. It's still a rumor and we're making a lot of money. But sometimes they don't go well. And you know, it'll be announced that no, we're actually not going to be merging with that company, and they could come back down to 10, 50, 11 or even $10 a share. The high reward though, maybe the merger does end up being announced and it does go through and it ends up being a really good company and we end up paying a really good price. That's the long-term reward. Short-term, hype could come into play, momentum could come into play, and we could just make some really quick money. So that's what I see this as right now. It's a high risk, high reward play, both in the short term and in the long term in my personal opinion. Many things could go right, many things could go wrong. To be honest, I'm thinking about playing this one. I'll start it with the intention of being a swing trade, but if things go right, if we get that investor presentation, if we get the details that we need, I could see this turn into a long-term position in my current portfolio. But anyway, my friends, if you watch this video all the way till the end, you are a true legend, and I really do appreciate you being here from the bottom of my heart. Your support means the world to me. The fact we're nearly at 90,000 subs is immense. If you did enjoy the video, could I please ask you to hit that juicy like button, drop me a comment down below, and please help me get to 90,000. Again, if you are interested in that private Discord group, it is the first link in the description, and it is juicy. And if you want those free stocks on Webull, that's the second link. Anyway guys, I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed day. I'll see you for another video very soon. Peace.